This diagram maps out the manual tracking trap. When employees lose track of assignments, the resulting failures are direct. Delivery schedules stall, milestones slip, and managers burn valuable hours manually chasing status updates instead of doing strategic work. We are going to build a solution. Using Power Automate and SharePoint, we will set up a hands-off automated warning system that alerts task owners exactly 3 days before their deadlines. In this comparison matrix, manual workflows require high time costs to write emails and carry high error rates since human memory is fallible. Automated processes drop time costs to 0 by running on schedules and error rates to 0 using deterministic logic. To start building this, open your master SharePoint list where your team currently tracks their work. By replacing manual check-ins with this technical sequence, you eliminate disjointed email threads and establish a reliable, scalable operation that runs without you. This list acts as our data foundation, requiring task name, assigned to, due date, and status columns. The assigned to field needs valid email addresses to route alerts. We'll follow the first row, monthly report, to see how it moves. Automation relies entirely on structured inputs. Clean data with strict due dates is the absolute prerequisite for the logic engine to route information accurately. This diagram shows the logic engine. Create a scheduled Cloudflow and set your trigger recurrence to run daily. Next, add a compose step to capture the exact current date using the UTC Now expression. Make sure you click into the dynamic content menu and select the Expression tab. Do not just type UTC Now into the standard text box, or the system will read it as a plain text string instead of a command. Add a second compose step immediately below that. This step calculates our exact target date by adding exactly 3 days to our current time anchor. In the Expression tab, enter this exact syntax. Add days, open parentheses, UTC Now, close parentheses, comma, 3, close parentheses. By calculating this precise 72-hour future horizon, the system looks ahead of your deadlines. This simple math creates the conditions for proactive management. Now add the Get Items action. This connects Power Automate directly to your SharePoint database to pull in all current rows. As this filtration funnel shows, that step pulls every record. To isolate what we need, add a filter array action. Set your core logic. The due date must be less than or equal to the 3-day target window. Verify that you have selected the less than or equal to operator from the dropdown. This captures tasks due exactly in 3 days, as well as any that are already overdue. If you skip this filter array, Power Automate will process the entire list, spamming your team with notifications for dormant tasks. This single step acts as the gatekeeper. It takes an overwhelming database and distills it into a hyper-targeted list demanding immediate attention today. This circular action loop diagram illustrates how we process that filtered list. Add and apply to each control and feed the output from your filter array directly into it. Inside that loop, add the Send an Email v2 action. Ensure this email action sits securely inside the primary gray box. Be careful not to accidentally click and create a nested loop. Here in the output payload diagram, you can see exactly how to map our variables. Click the To field and map it to Assigned to Email dynamic content. Draft your static text next. Enter a clear subject line like Task due in 3 days and write a polite opening line. Below that opening text, insert the dynamic tags for task name and due date. This ensures employee A sees specifically that their monthly report is due. By utilizing this batch processing logic, the system maintains individual precision. Whether there's 1 task or 100, every assignee receives their own dedicated alert. Save your work, go to the top right corner, and click Test to manually execute the flow. You will immediately see success. Green check marks light up across your Flow UI, and your personalized reminder email instantly lands in Employee A's Outlook inbox. Look at this system synthesis diagram. By matching a scheduled trigger with dynamic date filtering and an automated output loop, you achieve concrete business outcomes: 0 manual follow-ups, hours of managerial time saved, and a dramatic drop in missed deadlines. You can easily duplicate this exact logic, change the parameter to 1 day, and create an escalated 24-hour warning system. It proves that with straightforward automation, you can transform passive data into proactive accountability, ensuring nothing slips through the cracks.